All right, welcome Dan to another fine evening of solo D&D play.
And I'm Dan, and today on Solo D&D Play... Oh, crap.
It's not that show. It's not that show. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that.
But
Nonsense.
hey, Paul, I hope you're well. Yes, today we'll be talking more about the adventures of Oroprix the Wizard, our third wizard to adventure in the
Oops.
perilous domain of the ghostly Lion Castle by Merlin
Excellent.
Rasmussen,
Yes.
the
Yes.
BSOLO game. Yes.
So we're on our third character. Uh, we're on our third character, the first two having not survived. Um, there was a comment on the video from last week about morale check, and I thought maybe we should hammer that down before proceeding.
Okay, that's good. That's important.
Yeah. So specifically, I don't even have the stupid book here in front of me. What am I doing? So unprepared. Here it is. Okay, great. I'm hearing myself a little bit back from you there, Dan.
Dueling morale rules.
Yeah. Did you catch that? I'm getting a little bit of my echo back from you. Thank you. Okay, so right. So what it says. So for the module specifically, it says during this part of Step B on the combat checklist. Combat checklist telling us Step A is roll initiative. Step B, the side that wins acts first. Morale check, movement, magic hand-to-hand combat. Step C is the side that lost initiative completes their actions as indicated by B. And then D, if neither side is defeated, continue by going back to A, which is roll initiative again. So initiative, each side, monsters. So that sounds like a morale check every stinking round. Now, in the specific morale, it says, during this part of Step B on the combat checklist, roll 2d6 only if you have hit the monster once. If the dice roll is greater than the morale, they are demoralized and retreat, etc., etc. So what happened last week is we had a fight, and I said, well, in the first round, we're not supposed to check morale because we haven't hit it once. And then we never checked morale again. So we certainly forgot at least one morale check. And the question is, did we forget multiple? What is your thoughts?
Well, literally what that said. That really interesting ambiguity there. So literally, what that says is once you hit it at all, then you're checking every round point on, right? Literally.
If I stretch myself a little bit, I could say that that the word once could imply just the first time you were hit. Only if you have hit the monster once.
Oh,
As in
well,
exactly once?
that's a
I'm trying.
That's like a third interpretation.
Well, it's more in line, honestly, with what I'm used to doing as DM when I'm running the game. Typically, I will check morale. I would never check morale on initial contact, right? That's what for reaction rolls are for.
Right.
And then maybe like either first blood, like oh geez, we're in trouble, or possibly not until like first death if it's fighting multiple monsters. Although we know in this module we only ever fight one at a time.
Right.
Or other like significant event, right? I'm used to it being like significant. Okay, this might shake them, so it deserves a morale check. But I would never do every round.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. That would be super unusual. That would be super unusual. And basically, what you said is what I would expect for most morale rules. So when it had that different language, I thought that was quite surprising last time. Let me just dig up. So, you've run Moldvay BX a lot in the past.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to look up explicitly what it says there. Even though morale is technically optional there. So
Yeah,
it says,
and technically this is probably a Mentor era module, for what that's worth.
Okay. Yeah,
I think
the same thing.
I don't know.
I think
I'd have to go digging.
Anyway, so what Moldvay says is 2 recommended times are a side's first death in combat, or when half the monsters have been incapacitated.
Right. So again,
think-
you definitely need special rules for this module because we're only ever going to face one monster at a time.
Yep.
right? So first blood makes sense to me.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe that's it. What do you think? So the most important thing is that we agree and then stick to it, I think.
Yeah. That would be fine-ish. That would be fine. I mean, that would be. I could also see the like first blood and then first time you go below half hit points. I could see that.
Yep. That also sounds reasonable to me.
Yeah. You want to do that?
Sure. Okay. So first blood and below half.
Yeah.
Will be our morale checkpoints.
So 2 times maximum for any month.
Yep. Okay.
Which is what Mulvey says, right? It's actually in italics. It says monsters that successfully check morale twice will fight to the death.
Oh, there you go.
Yep. That's always made sense to me.
Great. The other comment was in regards to treasure. Specifically, will we be looting the body of the oil beetle? So, if you recall, character number 2 came in, fought an oil beetle, and they died. They both died, right? Like our character got poisoned and then got in the death blow on the oil beetle. And so 2 corpses lay there. And when we returned with our new character, I can't even remember our new character's name. What's our new character's name?
Oroprix.
Oroprix. When Oroprix arrived into this hallway, I think we fought a monster, right? And have we yet looted the corpse of character number 2? Thazal?
Thazal. Yes, we have.
Excellent. Should we allow ourselves to loot the oil beetle that Thazal killed?
So as DM, I would normally say no. Like I would normally say that something isn't going to hang around like that. And obviously this adventure has special rules specifically for the skeleton of the prior adventure.
Yep.
So I would lean towards possibly not.
Okay.
What do you think?
I could go either way on that one.
All right, we could roll for it.
On a per instance, or is this one roll to rule them all?
Just this. I mean, are we ever going to have a simultaneous death with the again?
God, I hope so.
I think we should. Sure. I think we should roll for that.
Excellent. Go ahead. Why don't you go ahead and
so
state this?
If I roll high, the answer is no, and if you roll high, the answer is yes.
Oh, we're both gonna roll. What kind of die are we gonna roll? Does it matter?
See, this is funny because obviously we've had this problem in the past where there was a roll off and people picked different types of dice for it. I'm gonna go D6.
Excellent. Ready? Oh wait, we can't both roll at the same time. The software does not allow it.
I got a 3.
I got a 7 on a D12. I've already forgotten the stakes.
Didn't I say 6? Didn't I say 6? Did I not say?
You said you were going to roll a 6. You didn't say I had to.
Let's both.
For what it's worth, you did say high and low, right? And so we just have to go with. Okay, no, fine. I'll roll whatever you want. Who's?
Okay, we're gonna roll percentiles. I haven't seen percentiles here yet. Let me.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll percentiles.
Great. And what are the stakes again? Give me the stakes again.
If I win, then we don't loot the corpse. It's gone. It's been taken by some other monster. If you win, then we do loot this simultaneous kill corpse.
Okay. Okay. God.
Dueling. I got a 40. I got a 40 even.
I didn't see dice. Did you? I don't think it can do percentile.
Yeah.
Oh wait, there it goes. Okay. I got an 85.
Okay. All right. Your Paul's ruling takes effect, and we do loot the oil beetle.
All right. That means I gotta look it up and find out if it even had anything. Okay, great. So it had. Holy crap! I don't know how an oil beetle is carrying this around, but it had 135 gold pieces and gauntlets of ogre power.
What?
That's what the book tells me.
That's lunacy.
It's great. It's great. We got gauntlets of oil, of ogre power. Are we a wizard or an elf? We're a wizard, aren't we?
We are a wizard. We're a straight wizard with a large number of hit points.
Great.
With good constitution.
Well, it's too bad we can't take that +1 sword, but we might as well carry it around with us so that all the loot drops in one place for character number 4.
Yeah. Yeah. This is getting a little ridiculous here.
Yep.
But I'll take it. Dagger +1. Okay, so fortunately most of this stuff doesn't have any weight involved, which I like. 35 gold pieces, that's like 1/10 of a stone. What else? So we got the magic journal. So I will just remind everybody that the stuff that we're currently picking up off the skeleton of character number 2 includes a ring of invisibility that
Which doesn't work in the castle.
Yes. A potion of gaseous form that doesn't work anywhere in this castle, am I right? A ring of protection +1, a dagger +1, and then what else do we want? Then we want, I mean, the rations are kind of heavy. Should we take that?
You can always drop them.
This. Yeah, all right. So take, what was that, 12 days of rations?
Sure. Why not?
Great. Call that 3 stone. So once again, we're burdened by an enormous amount of rations. And okay, this other stuff doesn't really. So 2 more large sacks, and backpack, and the tinderbox. I guess we already have that. That's fine. Oh, geez. My paper.
All right, and I think we had just killed the wandering monster that is required of L5 in the tail here.
Yes, I agree. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna move us on. No. Okay. I'm gonna move us on.
About 4 stone, which puts us at 9 move rate. Yep.
Good.
All right.
Okay.
We are
ready to go.
Yeah.
All right. So, if you defeat the monster, or if you escape during combat, you may go through the portcullis. Read entry L20.
Let's do that.
Excellent. Are you going to put the numbers in the room numbers in the chat for us again, so that I don't get lost?
Great.
That would be lovely. Okay. I'll go ahead and move us through the portcullis. Yeah. L20 is what I'm about to read.
L20.
The portcullis falls as you pass under it. Who raised it the last time? Don't know. Make a saving throw versus wands. Oh, son of a bitch.
Right. All right. I'm going to roll a d20 here and add 3 and add another 3, so I'd like to see 14. Do this. 14 would be nice.
Nice.
Yeah!
Excellent.
Rolls over to the 18 at the last second.
Nice. Very good. All right. If your saving throw succeeds, you take no damage. You may jump forward as the portcullis falls, entry L4, or you may jump backwards, entry L21.
Jump forward.
Forward, I agree. To L4. I'm going to put this over here and stop.
Orphic Wizard is 3rd level. We have a full complement of excellent spells. We are at 4 hit points at 14. We're ready to go. We're in the best situation of any character to date.
And with our gauntlets, we now have like +3 to hit.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good point. I actually forgot to add that.
Gauntlets, can't forget those gauntlets, man. That's going to be saving grace when spells fail and we have to fight with our stupid dagger.
That's a good point.
Okay.
So under OED rules, that adds 6 to our strength. Which
that's interesting.
Goes up +2 actually.
Oh. Okay. You're in castle level 1. This dark hallway is 5 feet wide and 78 feet long. It's a very precise value of the hallway length. 78. Okay, sure. 78 feet long. A closed portcullis blocks the east end. Double doors stand at the hallway's west end. You cannot open the portcullis or the doors. Let's gonna zoom out a little bit here and we can maybe see the doors. There we go. Okay. Alright, portcullis on one end, doors all the way down at the other. Great. Stables line the north and south walls of the room. Straw fills all of the stables. 2 sets of spiral staircases lead from this room. The door to the southwest staircase stands 5 feet from the double doors. The door to the northwest staircase stands behind the stables along the north wall. Beyond the stables to the east, 2 doors line the north wall and 3 doors line the south wall. A carved sign has been hung on each door. The signs on the north door are in common and read from west to east stairs and food storage. The signs on the south door are also in common and read from west to east blacksmith, kitchen entrance, and kitchen exit.
Our current goal is what? Do you want to explore some different area, or do you want to go loot the corpse of our first character?
Ravazana! The
Ravazana.
remains of Ravazana, right? Wasn't that the title of the quest?
Yes.
Reclaim the remains of Ravazana?
Yes.
The righteous and ribald rogue? Yeah. Oh, that's right, there's a wand of paralysis there. Oh, let's go up there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we want to go through the stairs door.
Correct.
So we're going to go through the stairs door L16. Chuck this on over there. This dark room is roughly 12 feet wide and 20 feet long. Part of the north wall curves outward. A door on this wall leads to a spiral staircase. Another door stands in the south wall. Presumably we could have taken actually the south staircase, because I think we've seen that leads up as well. But might as well go the way we know.
Yeah.
Check for a wandering monster in this room. Oh no.
Right.
Monster. Alright, roll a d6, Dan, and don't get a 1.
No whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
Oh, I told you not
shit.
to get a 1!
I know you did!
Said explicitly not to roll that. Alright. We're on castle level 1.
All these years and I still can't control the dice. My dice control is still very bad.
We're going to roll 1d12 and add 6 to find out what kind of monster we're facing.
What?
It's a 2. It's a 2.
Thing that counts as a 2, so 2 plus
Yep.
6 is 8.
Eat. It is a giant oil beetle. What do you know?
Are you kidding me?
Giant oil beetle.
Oh no.
Well, we've seen this before, and presumably we can. Do we know what the runaway rules are? Because I want to make sure that when we can choose to run away when appropriate.
We have to get past initiative first, if I recall. It's going to make us go through the initiative, and then when it's our action, we can take run away as an action if we want.
Okay, great.
If I recall correctly. More friends!
That's right. Oh, jeez. Okay, so, I guess we should roll initiative. Roll 1d6 for each side.
Yes.
Pit Vipers always gain initiative and attack first, by the way. FYI, according to the combat checklist. Pit Vipers.
See, wacky.
Yeah. Alright,
Okay,
who are you rolling for? Us?
Oh, shit, yes!
Really not good at this.
Yeah.
It beats us with a 2.
That's just sticking it to me, man. That's just sticking it to me.
Jeez. Alright. Okay, so here comes. Let's see. Sorry, I was paging around here. Oil Beetle. AC 3. 3 hit dice. 15 hit points. Here comes plus 3 and our... Well, what's our AC? Can't be good.
I have too many characters here. I'm happy to inform you that our AC is not as bad as it could be.
Okay.
Now that we have a Ring of Protection, our AC is not 9, but rather 8.
Okay, 8. So it's getting a plus 11 on this roll. And looking for a 20 or total or higher. Yep, there you go. It hits. Okay. It does 2d6 damage. Criminy.
Thank you, Arneson.
All right, 6 points of damage. How we looking?
Ouch.
What was it? Yeah.
We're down to 8.
And
14, we're down to 8.
oh no, it doesn't. Okay, so this is not poisonous. Oh, thank God, it's not poisonous.
Right.
Everything else we've fought has been poisonous.
Right.
Do we have any good spells?
How did we have simultaneous death last time?
Because it wasn't the oil beetle. Oh, we shouldn't wait. God, I gotta go back and watch the video. The oil beetle is what killed Ravazana, perhaps?
Yeah. Yeah.
And what we fought in the hallway must have been one of the spiders.
It was a crab spider.
It was a crab spider who also has 135 gold, so at least the gold level is correct.
Okay.
Do you want the crab spider treasure instead of the oil beetle treasure?
Make a ruling on that? I'll let you make an unbiased ruling on that.
Yeah, I think so. We haven't benefited from the gauntlets yet, although I'm really going to be super sad here to lose them. Instead, what we have is an elven cloak.
Oh, that won't work in the castle.
I would presume not. Let's see if it gives us rules for elven cloak. Elven boots. Item has no effect on this adventure. Doesn't say anything about elven cloaks. Wait, elven cloaks. Magic items whose effects are not altered by land casting include gauntlets of ogre power, elven cloaks, and bags of holding.
Really?
That's what it says.
Oh well, that's enormous. Really?
That's what it says. I'm flabbergasted, but rings of invisibility don't work. That's super weird.
Really?
Why?
So like, invisibility spell work?
The invisibility spell does work, yeah. Invisibility. This spell's effect is broken as soon as you attack a monster or cast another spell, according to the special rules for invisibility.
So can we just sneak by people at that point?
I guess. There's got to be a die roll or something, right? Because Elven Cloak isn't 100% effective, if I recall.
Yeah, if you look at Moldvay, there's a you will only be seen 1 in 6, 1 on a d6.
Right. So maybe he just didn't want us to have the ring because it's basically permanent invisibility and you can just flounce through the castle wherever you want. Or at least with an Elven Cloak there's a roll.
Yeah.
Would be my guess.
Yeah.
Well, shit, why didn't we put that hood up before the stupid oil beetle came after us?
Well, we didn't until the oil beetle hit us, we didn't recollect.
We freaking wrapped our hands up in this cloak because we thought they were magic gloves.
Right.
Like an idiot. We thought that these were going to make us stronger by wrapping our hands up in them.
Oops.
Man, this is not the smartest character we've ever played.
Actually,
hello.
But
Yeah.
but he is the least wise.
Oh, okay.
He's
Hello to the friends in the chat. Thank you for joining us. Just noticing some chat there.
Has a wisdom of 4, I will point out.
Wisdom of 4. Excellent. So, there you go. So he's got his hands wrapped up in an elfin cloak. What an idiot. Okay, back to my original question. Do we have any good spells with which to rid ourselves of this pesky oil beetle?
There's sleep. There's magic missile.
How did we beat we didn't beat the last one with sleep?
No.
No. Did we just fight it? How did we beat the crab spider? Yeah, we just fought it.
No.
No, we didn't have to fight it.
This guy beat. What did this guy beat for the wandering
he
monster?
beat.
He beat an oil beetle, right?
We really should review the tapes before recording the next episode. We have clearly no recollection of what the hell happened last week. I almost think for that sake, we just have to say we have no magic items. We can't even remember what the fuck we fought. We clearly don't deserve gloves or a
clearly
cape.
died to a crab spider. There's no question about that.
Yeah, I definitely remember that.
But I don't know
what
what
did
we beat last.
It had to be an oil beetle because Ravazana died to poison.
Yeah.
So Okay, so there was some kind of spider up on the roof that killed Ravazana,
Right.
and then another spider killed Tharzal.
Right.
Yeah, Ash is telling us a crab spider killed Thazal? Thazal.
Yep.
Okay, so we must have fought an oil beetle at the very end of last session as our random
got off
monster for
without any
L5.
damage. We got off without any damage. That's the thing I'm surprised by.
Yeah, Black Widow spider on the roof against Ravazana. Yeah, that's why I thought for sure we had used a spell. Are you sure we hadn't used the sleep spell?
I don't know. Ash, do you?
Totally leaning on our viewers. Help us remember what happened last week.
I tossed my index card after that fight too. That
Yeah. All right.
I would have thought that I would have documented that, but it's like it looks like I have the full spell complement.
Okay. I guess we just
Yeah.
fought it with our trusty dagger. Yeah, Ash says we did something to disable the oil beetle immediately. I thought it was a sleep spell.
Okay, that certainly seems reasonable.
Yeah.
Let's assume we did that.
Yes, let's do that, sure.
Okay.
And do you want to give us our gloves back? For having killed said oil beetle?
Right. Oh
And that must be what was going on in the comment when he said we forgot to loot the oil beetle. It's just this
Gotcha.
that oil beetle's what we forgot to
Gotcha.
loot. Not the one that died mutually with there you go. Okay.
Gotcha.
So we totally have those gloves, but no magic with which to auto kill oil beetle number 2. Who put all these oil beetles down here? Okay. And we probably have no other magic for auto kill a thing.
Correct.
All right, dagger time.
Unless we want to run, we could run. That's an option. Drop.
Yeah. I was trying to look up what the heck the rule was around checklist morale, hand-to-hand combat.
We also have a levitate spell. At the second level, we have the levitate spell, which I think allows us to flee for free or something.
Yeah, I think it does. Mapping, fighting monsters, initiative, movement. If you choose... Right, here it is. Oh, it's under movement. What a terrible place to put it. During movement rates are in combat. During this part of Step B on the combat checklist, you may use a defensive maneuver, retreating or throwing food or treasure to a monster. There you go. So as our movement, remember that, as part of our movement, we are allowed to run the hell away. And then blah, 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 blah.
Gotcha.
If you choose to throw food or treasure, subtract the item. After you have thrown food or treasure, roll d6. On a 1 through 3, the monster actually takes the bait. And then doesn't tell you what happens after that. Which I find suspicious because you just get away? Just done with the monster and move on?
Yeah.
Counts as defeated? Okay. Alright, what do you think?
I would have assumed you have to go back somewhere, but...
That's what I would think too, but then we're just going to bend up back in this big room and choose a different door for how long? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, are you proposing that we run away? It's a 50-50 shot, if it even works.
Yes.
Okay.
Unless you want to use levitate. Levitate, I think, will just let you get away.
Yeah. Okay, yep, I'm down with that. Levitate. You may cast a spell on yourself when you retreat during combat. If the monster you're fleeing cannot fly, you escape. The monster cannot hit you. Yeah? I'm going to levitate away from the oil beetle. Okay, great. We cast levitate. We float up to the ceiling and drag ourselves along the ceiling to the doorway, through the doorway, and then up the stairs and start levitating up the stairs. And then the spell wears off.
Great.
Perfect.
There's a perilous opening down the shaft that you could fall down to your death, but we just levitate up the shaft smoothly.
Sure there is. Okay. What entry were we on there?
That was L
16, right?
something.
Yeah.
Yes, correct. Yeah. All right, we're down to 2 spells. We started with 4. Now we have 2 spells left. We have
Okay.
Magic Missile and Heal.
Okay. Very good. Okay, so now we want to go through the spiral staircase door?
Yeah.
Yes. To L38.
Are you sure that you like fleeing like that? You can move forward. Like that's
I don't-
surprising to me, but
I mean, especially when using the levitate, I would think. Levitate would let us
all right.
right over.
Great. Great.
I could see an argument for if we're just running away.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm looking around my desk here for a pencil so I can start just jotting down the stupid room number. How do I not have a pencil in here? Oh, thanks. Alright, you're just gonna have to remember for me. L38. A single arrow slit lights the spiral staircase which leads up and down. A door that leads to the south stands at this landing, which we've just shut on the oil beetle, I presume. Do you want to go up the stairs, down the stairs, or through the south door? I recommend not the south door, there's an oil beetle there. Up the stairs to L52. A single arrow slit lights this spiral staircase which leads up and down. A door that leads to the south stands at this landing. Do you want to go up the stairs, down the stairs, or through the door?
Up.
Up. L60. A single arrow slit lights the spiral staircase which leads up and down. A trap door rests at the ceiling of the top of the stair. You can go up the stair through the trap door, down the stairs. Those are your only choices. Up the stairs through the trap door, correct?
Up to the
Excellent.
trapdoor.
Up to the trap door to L75. You're atop the tower on the lion's back.
Great.
This puts us on level 4. There we are. Atop the lion's back. We just came through that way. Great.
I think that was Ravazana there.
Nope, that's totally,
Oh.
that's totally, pricks.
Okay.
You're atop the lion's back.
What an
Okay.
inspiring vista this is.
Oh, there's some chat here about what magic items do we have. What magic item do we agree that we have here? I think do we have both the cloak and the gloves, or just the gloves, or just the cloak?
Yeah, because we have the gauntlets of ogre power from the oil beetle that we killed last time, that we defeated last time, and we have the elven cloak from the crab spider.
Okay,
That
great.
That Thazal killed and we rolled off to see if it was still there, and its stuff was still there.
Fabulous. So I guess we just have a 1 in 6 chance of, or a 5 in 6 chance of sneaking by any monsters. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. That's fucking great.
Yeah.
Why didn't we just use that instead of the levitate spell? Okay. Here we go. You're atop the lion's back.
We have the elven cloak. We have both these things properly accoutred
Yes.
on ourselves. We totally have the elven cloak happening.
A trap door in the floor leads down to a spiral staircase. To the south, another tower stands on the lion's south flank. To the west, the lion's back rises to its mane. Do you go through the trapdoor to the stair, cross to the south flank, or climb the lion's back to its mane? I hear there are spiders there.
Are monsters sticky like that?
No.
Are monsters sticky? Okay. Yes, I will. Let's climb the main.
Excellent.
Let's.
I mean, not random monsters anyway. Monsters that are written in the entry would be sticky. Climb the lion's mane to L86. Oh, we have a room of climbing. Excellent.
Yeah.
You are on the lion's back, castle level 5. Okay.
So we have a lot of magic items now.
We are on the lion's back, castle level 5. A monster suddenly comes down the main from the top of the lion's head.
Of course.
What kind of monster do you think it might be? Roll
I'm gonna roll.
1d10,
Oh, really?
because we're on level 5.
Straight one again.
Straight 1d10. This is what killed Ravazana.
Got a 4.
It's an ogre!
Okay. All right. Let's challenge it to an arm wrestling contest.
Yes, perfect. What? No, me smash. All right, I'm gonna roll his initiative roll.
Yes.
4.
Do we check the elven cloak first, or?
Oh yeah. You wanna just sneak on by? Sneak on by with the elven cloak? Yeah. Go for it. Go for it. You roll d6. Don't get a 1. Don't roll a 1. Okay.
5.
Nice. Extra stealthy. Sneak past. But does that mean we don't get to loot Ravazana's corpse if we're sneaking past?
I don't know.
I would, if I were DM, I would say, well, if you're trying to be stealthy, you can't go looting a corpse. The ogre can clearly see that.
Crap. Ogres are pretty tough. Crap. I want that one to paralysis.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll go by and maybe come back. Maybe what if we
Okay.
go by and come back?
Sure.
I don't know. Maybe there's a different wandering monster next time.
Maybe there will be.
Yeah.
All right. You may climb the lion's mane and go to the north tower, 72, or the south tower, 71. Those are our options. North tower or south tower?
South tower. Try to cover as much space as possible.
71. L71. Okay, this is exciting. No one's ever been here before. You're on the lion's mane, standing atop a tower. A trapdoor in the tower floor leads to a spiral staircase. The lion looks towards the west. Its mane lies between this tower and another tower to the north. The lion's back stretches down toward the east. Also to the east, 2 towers stand on the lion's north and south flanks. If you go through the trapdoor, go to L42, cross the mane to the north tower, L72, climb down the north flank to L75, climb down to the south flank, L59. So it seems like not much is going on up here on the back of the...
Right.
Kind of want to get into that room that I see over there with the F.
Yeah.
So maybe we go down a level, see if we can cross over and come back up.
Yeah, let's go down.
Okay, great. I've already forgotten which entry I was reading.
L71.
71, thank you. Okay, yep. Go through the trapdoors down to L42. This dark spiral staircase leads up and down. A trapdoor rests in the ceiling on the top of the stairs. 2 doors leading to the northwest and southwest stand at this landing. I think I got to set up level 3 here.
I think we should go northwest.
Hang on real quick, I'm gonna... no, this will be... No, this is level 4, isn't it? What am I doing? This would be level 4, right? Because we've got to be here, right? We've got to be here. In this staircase? Yeah. Okay. So... what was that? Was that L44? Yeah.
I heard L42.
42? Sorry. Yep, you're right. Okay, northwest door, southwest door. So northwest door, we think, right? Get to those double doors, go up the spiral staircase? Yeah, okay. Go through the northwest door to L56. You're on castle level 4. Double door stands in the west wall of this oddly shaped anteroom. Sounds about right. Excellent. This is great. Though I still do want that wand. Parts of the north and south walls curve outward. A door in the southwest corner of the room leads to a spiral staircase. Check for a wandering monster. Damn it. Okay, this time, wait, different die roll, because we're on level 4. D12.
Oh. It's just not... There is a wandering monster automatically.
Yeah, automatically it says. To check for a wandering monster is what it says.
D12. Here it comes. How about an 8?
It is a giant oil beetle.
Are you
they are
kidding me?
Just keep rolling 8s, I guess. Freaking places
Yeah.
rife with giant oil beetles. No, I think we should sneak past it, right? With our sneaky
Yes, I
elven
do too.
cloak.
I'm gonna roll a d6 here and not get a 1. Come on, Cloaky. Yeah, 5.
Excellent. Okay.
This place is lousy with oil beetles.
Yeah. Through the double doors to L70?
Yes.
I agree.
Really? L7? That's where we are?
70.
Oh, 70. Okay.
70. The fiery glow from 2 braziers along the west wall lights this oddly shaped laboratory. Nice.
Now?
I feel like I'm missing a piece of the map. I'm looking.
Probably windows.
Yeah. Actually, it looks. I'm looking at the book, and it looks like that it just ends. It goes. Those 2 hallways just dead end. The nostril hallways, I call them. A spiral staircase runs up to the ceiling in the center of this room. Double doors stand in the center of the east wall. The northeast and southeast corridors of the room curve outward. Laboratory glassware and cobwebs line the walls here. 2 windows shaped as lions' eyes are set into the west wall beyond the braziers. You cannot break the windows. The braziers' coals give off a flickering light, but no heat or smoke. You may pick up 1 glowing coal at a time. If you take a coal, add it to your character sheet and cross out the first sentence of this paragraph. You may use the coal as a source of light. Yeah, right? Do you want a magic glowing piece of coal? Yeah, grab that.
Sure.
Take that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Crazy.
Check for wandering monsters.
Was that as a result of picking up the coal, or was that just going
Nope.
to happen anyway?
It's just the next line of text
Okay.
says now check for wandering monsters.
Was it D12?
D12 because it's level 4. Oh, I thought you were gonna roll an 8.
11.
That is a boar. Roll 1d6. Wereboar on roll 1 to 3. Wereboar statistics in parentheses. So it's a boar. It may or may not be a werebore.
Roll a D6, you said?
Yep, on a 1 to 3,
Okay.
it's a werebore. It's a werebore.
Werebore.
It's a werebore. Awesome. I believe there are special rules for fighting lycanthropes.
I hope they don't see.
If you encounter a boar, giant, rat, or tiger, roll 1d6. These creatures... Okay, that's just telling me where the stats are. That's not very exciting. Okay. There's a werebore. Presumably in boar form, or it wouldn't have been a question.
Right.
Who let a boar into this lab?
Also, the fact that he's mixing chemicals as we came in seemed off.
Oh, jeez. Okay, what do we do? We roll initiative, or we roll for the cloak?
Cloak, yeah? Cloak me?
Jamusa asks, isn't a check for warning monsters a d6 and not roll a 1 versus a monster appears? I thought, yeah, you're totally right. You're totally right. We've been skipping the actual roll to check to see if there is a wandering monster. It says check for wandering
That's what I
monsters,
thought.
and we've gone straight to the roll of what monster it is rather than
Right.
the actual check.
Right.
Yeah, totally supposed
right.
to check for a wandering monster first, not always
Thank
have a
you.
wandering monster.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Good catch.
I'll check now.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Roll a d6. Roll a 1 and confirm our werebore. No werebore.
5.
We are.
werebore.
It's the odors coming off of these strange lab chemicals made me hallucinate briefly that there might be a boar here. I thought for certain it was a werebore, even though it was in boar form. I could tell.
No, I think the magic coal was casting a weird shadow off that robe on the hook there, which made me see the profile that I thought was a boar, but it wasn't.
Also, I appear to be speaking to myself for some reason, not unable to anticipate. Thank you, Joshua. Thank you for saving us from imaginary werebores. Okay,
Right.
great. So,
got a magic bow, man. I put out the lantern.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
I'm not going to use up my oil.
Do we want to go through the double doors, up the spiral staircase to L74, correct?
Up the stairs to L74.
A fiery glow from below lights this spiral staircase, which leads up and down. A trapdoor rests in the ceiling at the top of the stairs. If you go up the stairs through the trapdoor, go to L82, or down the stairs, go to L70.
Up to L82.
Yes. You are in Sargon's private study! That sounds brilliant. We are in Sargon's private study. The room is 30 feet in diameter. A trapdoor lies near the center of the floor. There are no other doors. Loaded bookshelves line the walls of the room. 4 cushioned chairs circle a marble table. You encounter a wandering monster in this room. Follow the steps in entry R14. See, because it's so authoritative about you encounter a wandering monster. No, but that sounds like you definitely can. Let me look at what R14 actually tells me. Entries occasionally ask you to check for a wandering monster. To check, roll 1d6, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay. So, I guess...
This actually has a real monster.
Well, I don't know. So, what number was I just reading? Can you remind me? 82. It says... You encounter a wandering monster in this room, follow the steps in entry R14. And R14 says, entries occasionally ask you to check for a wandering monster. To check for such encounter, roll 1d6. If you defeat the monster, you may go through trapdoor, you may search the room. If the yeah, that sounds very much like there's definitely a monster. The last one said, if there is no monster, yeah. I'm going to assume there's something in here. That sounds right. Perhaps a werewolf.
Yeah. Perhaps.
Yeah.
I'll roll for it.
Yes. Now we're on level 5, so it's a D10. Go ahead and roll that 8. Let's see.
I rolled a 6. I've not rolled
a 6. It is a panther. It is a panther. It is his pet panther. Prowls about the room. Terrifying. I mean, there's no... We are, but there's no way... I mean, if we're sneaking with our elven cloak, yeah. I gotta assume the only choice is to sneak back out of this room.
Okay.
But... I want to... I want to... Maybe we just auto-win initiative?
Is that a rule? Is that a thing?
Sounds reasonable to me. Why don't you roll to see if the elven cloak works? And if it works, I will say we automatically win initiative. Sounds reasonable.
It works.
Excellent. Now, do we have a good, interesting way to attack this thing?
Magic missile, sir.
Magic missile. Good choice. Good choice.
Yeah.
Bear with me a second. I'm going to quickly grab a pencil because I feel ridiculous not having it.
So Oraprix wanders around the room for a little bit, not realizing that the panther is accidentally walking directly behind him, and then he turns around and he says, bad kitty, down!"
Excellent. And blasts it with magical bolts of energy.
Yes, exactly.
Go ahead and you want to roll the damage for that, and I'll roll the save?
He says.
Excellent.
Yeah, so OED roll 2d6 on +1 per die. So
good.
10. Total of 10.
All right, this is a 4th level or 4 hit die creature.
Oh, really? Jeez.
So it's going to get a +4 with a +0 for magic. So it's looking for 16 or better to take half damage. Ooh, that was almost a 20.
Oh,
it takes the 10 damage, is not dead. It has 8 hit points left.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
And it now attacks us. It rakes us with its claws. Now, interestingly, and this is a very odd combination, I feel like you see this rarely. It has 2 attacks. number one attack is with claws.
Yeah.
So it attacks us with all its claws.
Right.
And it has one bite. So, oh no, wait. I'm wrong. Sorry. It has 2 claws and 1 bite. There you go.
Yeah.
That's what it's telling me.
Claw.
I thought it was telling me number of attacks 2 claws / bite, but it's telling me number of attacks 2 claws / 1 bite. That makes more sense. Okay, claw bite. Here it comes. Here comes claw number 1. What's armor class is 8?
8.
So it only needs 8s for this. So here's claw. I'm just going to roll them in rapid succession. Claw 1 hits. Claw 2 misses. The bite
Bite's the big one. Miss
hits.
this. Damn it!
Hits. So we take a D4 from the claw, take 2 points from the claw, and we take a D8 from the bite.
Oh man, we only have 6
3.
left. We only have 6
3.
left. Oh jeez. So we're down to 3 hit points. I don't think we can take another round of fighting, unfortunately. And I mean, we can't do 8 points of damage even with the gauntlets of ogre power.
Oh, really?
With our dagger, yeah.
Crap.
Yeah.
So, drop some food and run? It's 50-50.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright. Maybe we go get that wand of paralysis. We can come back and
Yeah.
beat the panther.
Yeah. All right. So dropping. So fleeing and dropping.
So we flee.
A week's worth of food.
That's a lot of food.
Oh, he's hungry. He's
I don't think you need to drop a whole week. I think a day is sufficient. Or are you trying to drop a week to speed us up?
Oh, sorry. Right, a day. Sorry. No, a day. Sorry.
Because actually, our movement rate matters. Our movement rate matters in this. I'm gonna read this thing. Okay. If you choose to retreat, compare your movement rate per round with the monster's movement rate per round. If your rate is greater than the monster's, you escape. You may go on to the next entry of your choice. Oh, look, see, it even tells us that you can go on. Before you leave, however, the attacking monster gets 1 more chance to hit you, gaining +2 to hit. So it's going to get an attack on us, even if we retreat. No, listen, alright, hang on. I'm going to read you the whole block. Here we go.
Yeah.
If you choose to retreat, compare your movement rate per round with the monster's movement rate per round. If your rate is greater than the monster's rate, you escape the monster and may go on to the next entry of your choice. Before you leave, however, the attacking monster gets 1 more chance to hit you, gaining +2 bonus to its hit roll. For this attack, you must calculate your armor classes if you had no shield. Also, you cannot defend yourself. If your movement rate per round is less than or equal to the monster's rate, you must stay and fight the monster. You may decide to throw food or treasure to the monster at this point. So I think we only throw food if we're slower than it. That's what that sounds like to me.
Well, we're slower than it. That's
okay.
But
that's after it gets a free attack on us.
Well, I'll submit to that judgment. I mean, we're boned. We're boned at that case, but.
Well, I guess 1 free attack. You think it gets its full complement of claw bite? It gets 1 more chance to hit you, gaining +2 bonus to its hit. For this attack, you must calculate your armor class. Blah 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 blah.
I think normally in these rules that's the case. I think.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm accustomed to.
Also, you cannot defend yourself. Okay, Panther move. Oh my god, the Panther move is 210.
Yeah.
There's no way we're running this Panther. We could cast our shield spell instead of running away.
True.
That'll give us a good AC. Yeah. We might survive in a couple rounds.
We probably should have done that before we dropped the invisibility from the cloak. Actually, is what occurs to me. Wisdom not our best suit here. I'm just looking at. Yeah, so for what it's like in the Moldvay rules, like on a retreat, it does let the creature get its full attack routine on.
Yeah, that's. I'd say let's not retreat. Let's use the shield spell and hope that it fends off the creature.
All right, casting our last spell shield and jeez, I'm so upset that I can't speak anymore. Our armor class goes to like plate mail 3, but plus our ring of protection, which is 2. So we're effectively
Excellent.
AC 2 now.
AC 2. So it's only got a +6 to hit us. Ready? Here comes the onslaught. Claw number 1, +6. It needs a 14 or better.
And it has +1 to hit, so it only needs a 13.
Got a 1. Wait, what do you mean it's got a +1 to hit?
Sorry, the retreating. I was thinking the retreating rule. Never mind.
Yeah, and then it gets a +2 during retreating, so you're double wrong. Here we go. Yeah. Claw number 2.
Below.
Also a miss.
Okay.
It's a 3.
Okay.
Here comes the bite.
Okay.
Oh, it's a miss!
Oh, geez, really? Okay. Well, what now? I didn't think we were going to get to this point, actually.
Stab
so
it! Stab it! Yeah.
Okay, so I stab it. Okay, so I stab it, and with the gauntlets of ogre power and a magic dagger, our attack bonus is 4.
That's terrible.
4. Yeah, I know it's terrible. It's a wizard. Have you not met wizards? And the panther has an AC of 4. I'm pretty sure. So it's a total of 8, and we need a 12 for the 8 to get us to 20.
You're right. AC 4.
So.
Come on, big money.
Or a pricks. Come on.
Bad 13.
I'm dead.
Come on.
And your damage, so I'm going to roll a d4 plus 3. D4 plus 3. Come on, roll high. Maximum damage. That's 7 points.
It has 1 hit point left.
I know.
Jonathan wants to know if we can stab on the same turn we cast the shield. We can't, unfortunately. So magic. Well, OED rules are that magic takes your whole round.
Yeah. You can't even move. OED, you can't even move. You're rooted to the spot when you cast a spell, which is just standard, actually, original D&D spell.
Yeah, I wonder if the combat checklist in this thing implies that you could both cast a spell and do hand-to-hand combat.
No.
Apply results. No. It says magic spells, skip to C. Yep, there you go. So even in these rules, nope, magic or attack. Okay, great. So, here comes its onslaught. Again, we're looking for... it's got +6s because of our shield spell. How long does our shield spell last?
I assume a combat, I mean...
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Here comes
Like
claw
all the
number
spells
1. Claw number 1, hoping for less than a 14.
14. Need another series.
Ooh!
Oh, jeez!
Oh, man! Oh, God, that's how this is going, huh? I think it hit our miniature.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna take the 1. Take the 1.
Here comes claw number 2.
Come on.
Oh! It's
This is torture.
It's just screwing with us now. It's screwing with us.
This is torture. How does this happen? Oh my god.
Oh God.
Jeez.
All right. Here comes the bite.
How does this, oh, bad cat. Below. Oh my god, I can't believe that worked. I can't believe that
Stab
worked.
him. He's only got 1 hit point. Get him.
Quick, stab him. Okay, so this D20 again, what, a total of 8. I need 12 or higher. I want to see this 12 or higher with a mighty ogre-sized dagger. Come on, 12 or higher.
Yeah!
Yeah! Yes! Holy crap! The rolling is amazing, dude. And we do 4 points of damage and we finish it off.
It's dead.
I can't believe that.
I can't believe we beat it.
Chances of that are minuscule.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Whew. All right. You ready for the Panther's treasure?
Yes.
Panther's carrying 135 gold pieces.
Holy crap.
And a scroll of shield.
Easy come, easy go.
Yeah.
Huh.
Whew. That was wild. If you defeat the monster, you may go through the trapdoor. What? What about all these lovely books? We take the books.
Yeah,
Take
exactly.
the book.
We take the book.
Hell yeah, loaded bookshelves. That's great. We take the books. Okay. Granted that we now have, like, all kinds of cool books. If you defeat the monster, you may go through the trapdoor to L74. Oh, you may search the room, L78. Oh, thank God. Or the monster defeats you. Let's search the room. There might be more than just books here.
I'm going to carefully consider these options, and I'll pick carefully to search the room.
Yeah, let's see that. The books that line the walls of this room are about general subjects and are in various languages. You may try to push pieces of furniture through the trapdoor, but nothing fits. I don't know why I chose to do that, but okay.
What? What?
Sometimes you try to push furniture through the trapdoor because it's funny. A ripple of cool air flows through the room. You become aware of a presence in the room, drifting about and watching you as you move. You turn around slowly to see a swirling mass of dust and light take shape 2 feet off the floor. Sargon's ghost has come to you. The ghost slowly raises its hand as it turns to face you. Do you want to flee through the trapdoor, stand and watch the ghost, or attack the ghost with a weapon or spell?
What were we told? Were we really? I mean, now I don't know. What were we told when we started
about Sargon? He was the greatest magic user of all time. No magic worked on him, allegedly. He was a strong wizard. His ghost resides there now, along with more than a few creatures, I suspect. His ghost haunts the hallways waiting for a worthy heir. Plenty have tried to enter, having heard of its great rewards. Blah, 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 blah. Nothing good. Allegedly, the ghost is looking for an heir. We could be the heir. We could be Sargon's heir.
Normally, normally you would never want to pick a no-action choice in D&D, but that we were said he's waiting for an heir, and look, we've made it, and we used magic to defeat the Panthers, so I think I'm leaning towards watch the ghost.
Me too.
Yeah.
Great! I mean, it'll either be a glorious death, or we get to be the heir of Sargon's castle, and we just beat this freaking module. All right, we stand and watch the ghost, L84. The ghost hovers above the floor. What's that?
Usually that's a terrible choice, but that's what we're going for.
Yeah. The ghost hovers above the floor.
Friend.
Cool breezes blow around you. You have done well, adventurer, the ghost says. You have passed many tests, seen and unseen, to get this far. I hope you have learned that determination often succeeds where strength fails. You are proof that a clear mind and good health are better tools than weapons and magic. Sargon's ghost swirls around behind you. As you turn, it speaks again. If you came here hoping to become my heir, congratulations! You already are! My castle's treasures are transient ones of worldly value and fading magic. The true treasure is within you, the benefits of the experience you have gained. So, if you are ailing... Wait, now, okay, he's giving us hints now. If you are ailing, go to the east room on the 3rd level of my castle. Write this shit down, man. This is important.
Yeah.
If you carry no light source, I have coals in the room below that you may have. Yeah, we already took one of those. Go now, brave heir. Leave this place of death and decay forever. If you enter again, it will only cause you grief. I give you my ring as a sign that you are my rightful heir. The swirling mass slowly dissipates. The breezes diminish. As the room grows warmer, a silver signet ring appears on your finger. The ring bears the head of a lion. Well, that's pretty fucking great. You have succeeded in your quest. If you wish, you may continue to explore the castle. You may go through the trapdoor on the floor to L74. As soon as you decide to leave the castle, you are instantly teleported back to the tavern in Sarsdell. Read entry L89. If you do not wish to continue exploring, you are instantly teleported back to the tavern in Sarsdell where you began your quest. Read entry L89. So basically, we can jump to L89, which is the very last entry in the book, so presumably the end. Alternately, we could go explore a little more.
I'm definitely ailing. We are definitely ailing.
Yep. That's yep. The east room on the 3rd level. Yep. I don't know what he's getting at with this. We are the heir, but then it's all about the experience. Yeah, thanks a lot, you jerk.
I think there's like an Oglif cartoon. I don't know if anybody reads the Oglif cartoon, which is for adults, but there's an Oglif cartoon like that, of like, this treasure better not be friendship or some bullshit like that.
The treasure was in your heart all along. The treasure was the experience we had together. All right. What do you think? You want to go try and find this healing room on the 3rd level? I mean, we still have the Elven Cloak. That's been pretty good to us.
Yeah.
All right.
And if
Going
it's
through the
check
trapdoor
wandering
to else.
monsters, we roll a die. We don't just jump into the wandering monster.
Yeah. Let's learn that lesson. L74, a fiery glow from below lights this spiral staircase, which leads up and down. A trapdoor rests in the ceiling at the top of the stairs. Do you wish to go up the stairs to the trapdoor or down the stairs to L70? I think we wish to go down the stairs to L70. The fiery glow from 2 braziers along the west wall. It's oddly shaped. Oh, this is the lab. I'm not going to read the whole thing. Blah, blah, blah. We already stole the coal. Check for a wandering monster in this room. So roll a d6.
Right. Not a 1. 6. The
Very
opposite
good.
of that.
Very good.
Yeah.
Good. Excellent.
Very...
If you encounter and defeat a monster, or if there are no monsters, you may go through the double doors up the spiral staircase. What we're trying to get to level 3, is that right?
Right.
The east room of level 3. All right, so I think we should go through the double doors.
Right. Yep.
To L56. You're on castle level 4. Double doors stand on the west wall of this oddly shaped anteroom. Parts of the north and south walls curve outward. A door in the southwest corner of the room leads to a spiral staircase. Check for wandering monsters.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yep.
Ooh,
okay. We want to go the southwest to the spiral stairs to L42. This dark spiral staircase leads up and down. A trapdoor rests at the ceiling on top of the stairs. 2 doors leading to the northeast and southwest stand at this landing. Okay, we're over here now. We would like to go down the stairs, yes? To L23. Dark spiral staircase leads up and down. A door that leads to the southwest stands at this landing. Okay, this is this point where I need to load up the map for level 3. 23, correct. Okay, I gotta put that away. I gotta get the map out because this is the one level we've not been to this level at all.
Correct.
Here we
Except
go.
like some stairs through it. Good old Sargon.
What? No, that's not what I want. I want... Oh, wait, sorry. I need to send it to the map layer. And then I can do align to grid. Oh, that's wrong. Try again. Thank you. Where's a good 3 block? Here. Okay. Okay. That still looks a little incorrect. No, that's fine.
Yeah. Seems like we can just go down this hallway. Wait a minute. There's
Okay, and then
down to this level.
son of a bitch, really?
We're gonna have to go back, yeah.
Also, somebody told me that I could, like, switch to the object. There we go. I can just copy, paste. Yeah, nice. Good. Okay. Crap, you're right. We're here, right?
Yeah.
This dark spiral staircase leads up and down. A door that leads to the southwest stands at this landing. So you think we're going to go through this door and be stuck in this empty room? Yeah, we're going to...
stuck in that no egress room.
So you want to go down again?
Yeah, I think we have to, right?
Yeah, go down, across, and up the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay. We will go down the stairs to L33. Which brings us to level 2, which I also don't have a page for.
It's like a maze. It's like a crazy mad wizard's maze, if you can believe that. Okay. This is useful.
What just happened? I keep doing that wrong. It's not set dimensions. It's aligned to grid. That's the magic. Boom. Yes. And then hold down Alt, and I should be able to drag it. There we go. Perfect. Okay. And then switch to our token view and plunk figure. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Whew. Excellent.
You know what? We're still not going to be able to access that.
Son of a bitch. We got to go all the way down to level 1.
Yeah, or could you look to the... Okay, so I'm currently looking at the show. Oh, man. Could you share that with me?
Share what with you? With me. Oh, I'm sorry.
The map. Yeah, no,
yep. There you go.
We could go to the other end of this level. We could go east from here, and then go through the stairs that are to the north, and get to level 3 that way.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, we got to go through this big, scary, unknown area in the middle, but
right.
Yeah, could do that. Yeah, you want to try that?
Yeah, try that.
Okay. So that means now I've lost tabs of where. Have you been writing down the numbers? What number were we
33.
on? 33. Okay. So you want to go through the northwest door.
Yeah.
To L10. Okay. You are in an oddly shaped anteroom on castle level 2. Double doors stand on the west wall. They do not open. The north and south walls curve outward. A door to the southwest corner leads to a spiral staircase. A set of double doors stands in the east wall. Check for wandering monsters in this room.
Got it. We are checking. No.
Okay. If you we can go through the eastern double doors to L32, the spiral staircase to L33. The western doors won't open.
That seems the opposite of what the map says, right?
No.
I mean, I picked to go east. I mean, we would like to go east, but the.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh, you're right. Yeah, it does look like the western doors they look open according to the map.
Yeah.
That's weird. Okay. Sure. Go through the eastern double doors to L32.
L32.
Mm-hmm. Let's face the right way. Oh, Ash, you're right. We could have gone up to the lion's back and crossed over that way, and then come down the other stair. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Try. Okay. Okay. I've lost chap. Damn it. What number am I on? 32. This dark room is 30 feet wide and roughly 37 feet long. Double doors stand on both east and west walls. 2 long trestle tables run east and west. Wooden benches stand along the tables. Check for wandering monster in this room.
Nope.
I'm a little disappointed. That it feels like most of the encounters are off the random monster table, and it seems like there's very few set encounters.
Yeah.
That's a little disappointing. No wandering monster.
For replayability purposes, I think I can understand why they did that, right? So
Yep.
any
I get it.
Room, you can't predict in advance what you're going to find in a particular room.
Yeah.
I could imagine that chance being higher.
Well, there are some rooms where it's just like there's definitely a monster here.
Yeah.
There's no monster we may go through. Go to the eastern double doors, L47. Yeah?
Nothing to search or anything like that?
Alright, so our only options are east and west. Big empty room. Yeah. You're on castle level 2. This large semicircular room is roughly 25 feet wide and 30 feet long. Double doors stand in the west wall. The southwest and northwest corners of the room curve outward. A door in the northwest corner leads to a spiral staircase. A windlass stands near the center of the room. It raises and lowers the portcullis on castle level 1.
Oh.
Interesting. Check for a wandering monster in this room.
Like almost every room. What key was that, by the way?
That was L47.
No wandering monster.
Okay. We can go through the double doors through the north door, or be defeated by a monster. So we'll go through the north door to L52.
Yeah. No option to raise the windlass, raise the portcullis?
Nope. Just there for flavor. Maybe it explains who keeps opening it for us to come through and get trapped again.
Hidden, unseen servant.
North door to L52. A single arrow slit lights the spiral staircase which leads up and down. Do you want to go up or down or through the door? We want to go up. Up to L60. A single arrow slit lights the spiral staircase which leads up and down. A trap door rests in the ceiling on the top of the stair. Oops.
Oh no. There's no opening.
There's
here.
no fucking door.
Yeah. What the hell? Okay, we've got the book of maps, right? How do you get here?
We've got to. What we have to do,
Okay,
I
so
think, is
you're
what Ash was advising. Let's go all the way up to the roof, climb across the back, down the down the spiral stairs to on the north side, down the northern spiral stairs. Okay.
Yep. Kicking myself for not plotting that out more carefully.
Okay, so we go up the stairs to L75.
Correct. We go out the trapdoor to L86.
L75. You're atop the line's back. Trapdoor. Blah blah blah. Go across. Climb the lines back to its main to L86.
Oh, sorry.
Use our trusty rope of climbing there. Right, we're up here now. Came up here. Climb to L86.
No. Take the southern. No, don't go to 86. Go to the southern tower.
What? No. We want to get to this tower over here. This north. We want to climb its back so we can go through.
The southern tower connects to it.
L3, right? We're trying to get to L3.
Level 3.
Yep, I'm looking at level 3. The northern tower is what connects through. The northern spiral stair is what connects through.
Really?
Yes.
We were just looking at it.
Take a look, man. How is this working? This is foolishness.
No.
Look, L3, right? This staircase, L3. That's where we want to come out.
Also the southern one. Look at but also the southern one.
Oh, and then down this hallway?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, but why not just... Okay. You think that's going to be faster?
Yes.
I thought we were trying to come out this staircase
Oh.
and loop
no, I
around.
thought we were trying to come up the southern staircase.
All
That's
right.
really faster.
All right. Very well. We won't climb its main. Go to the southern stair.
Unless you want, I mean, at 3 hit points, unless you want to go.
Well, there's definitely... There's always a monster on its main, right? So...
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah. Cross to the south flank tower, L59.
Gotcha.
You're atop the tower on the line's back. A trap door on the floor leads to a spiral staircase. To the north, another tower stands at the line's flank. To the west, the line's back rises to its main. So we want to go through the trapdoor to L25. A single arrow slit lights the spiral staircase, which leads up and down. A trapdoor rests in the ceiling. A door leads to the north, stands at this landing.
Go north.
So we're here now. North. Yay. Go through the north door to L13. Double doors stand on both ends of this dark hallway, which is 5 feet wide and 55 feet long. The hallway runs east and west. 2 sets of spiral staircases lead from this room. A side passage in the northwest corner of the room leads to the northwest staircase. A side passage in the southeast corner of this room leads to the southeast spiral staircase. It's talking about here.
Yeah.
A total of 6 doors, 3 on each side, line the hallway. A carved sign has been hung on each door. The signs on the north doors are in common and read from west to east: Butcher, Mason, and Chef. The sides on the south door also in common and read from west to east: Baker, Barber, and Brewer. But screw that noise. We want to go to the east.
Yeah.
Wait. We want to go through the double doors all the way at the end of these? Okay. We want to go through the eastern double doors. Western double doors, northwest spiral staircase, southeast spiral staircase, Butcher, Mason, Chef, Barber, Baker, Brewer. That's interesting that it doesn't seem to list the option of getting back down to the spiral staircase. Oh, that's the spiral, because this one is blocked off. Whew, boy. Okay. Double doors to the east?
Yeah.
Entry L22. Oh my goodness. You are in Sargon's bedchamber.
Oh.
The room is roughly semicircular. Double doors stand on the west wall. A huge canopied bed stands against the west wall. A single pillow lies in the bed. Nothing happens if you place anything on or under the bed. If you lie on the bed, read entry L40. If you go through the double doors, read entry L13. Is Sargon really telling us to take a nap in his bed? Is that what he was telling us?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Alright. Taking a nap in Sargon's bed. I mean, we're his heir. It's our castle.
Absolutely.
Why wouldn't you take a nap?
We've got a magic signet ring.
As soon as your head touches the pillow, you fall fast asleep. This is L40. And begin dreaming. Sargon's ghost swirls about in your dream. You shall rest well, adventurer, for you are on a bed of relaxation. They sell those over at the Sharper Image, I hear. In a day you will awake feeling refreshed. All your wounds will have healed. All of your diseases will be cured. All of my diseases, even the ones that we came here with. All of your curses will be removed. Of course, this wonderful rest is not free. All your treasures will disappear.
Oh no! Oh, that jerk! Wow, he's like a double jerk. What the hell?
Cross out all of the treasures on your character sheet.
Now, were you talking like just money, or are you talking magic as well?
I assume it's magic as well. All your treasures. It's just treasures.
Everything?
That's what it's...
Like all the magic? Like what?
treasures. I'm just telling you what the text says. Cross out all of the treasures on your character sheet. I mean, if it was money or gold, I would expect it to say that. Treasures sounds like everything.
You know, sometimes treasure does just mean the money. Sometimes, like sometimes treasure and magic.
Dan, the real treasure is the experience.
Don't say it! Don't you dare say it! Don't shut your filthy mouth, Paul. I don't want to hear that nonsense. Oh man, yeah, these rules are right.
You may lie down on the bed again, but nothing happens. Double doors stand in the west wall of this room. The doors are the only exits. Read entry L13.
I think we lose all that magic.
I think we lose. Yeah,
what
we're
about
back.
How about the large sacks, right? So I picked up 2 large sacks and a dead body. The fire adventure says,
Treasures!
Is that treasure to me? Right? I didn't have it when I came in. Is that treasure? Do I lose that? Like a normal backpack. Do I lose that? The elven cloak. We lose the elven cloak. That's what's getting us around all the time.
Yeah. Well, okay, so we're back at L13, which means we've just been shunted out into the hallway. It is about 9:30. Shall we use our signet ring to get the hell out of here?
Do we still have it? Because that seems like that was treasure.
We got to go back upstairs. But that entry told me that if we return, that the ghost isn't there anymore. So let me read what that said. If you wish, you may continue to explore the castle. As soon as you decide to leave the castle, you're instantly teleported back to the tavern in Sarsdale.
It wasn't keyed on the ring, so even hypothetically, if we didn't have it, we would still be able to do that.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
I'm not going through all this nonsense again, Dan. I say
Jeez.
we teleport the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we teleport the hell out of here. Oh
You materialize in a corner of the tavern. The tavern keeper notices you instantly. Look, mates, look who's returned, and in one piece yet. Congratulations, adventurer. You survived Lion Castle. Your friends gather around you. The tavern keeper notices the ring on your finger and grabs your hand. His voice lowers almost to a whisper. My friend, you are an heir to Sargon. This ring proves it. What's the ring worth? One of your friends calls out. Why did you bother whispering to me? Everybody's going to look at it. Okay. Why, at least 1,000 gold pieces. Maybe 100 more, replies the tavern keeper. Wow. Why don't you cash it in, pal? Your friend says. Our friend's a jerk. Before you even have a chance to speak, the tavern keeper silences your friends. Are you mad? Cashing in such a ring would tarnish Sargon's greatest wizard that ever walked these lands. Nope, I missed the line there. Whew, that didn't sound right. Are you mad? Cashing in such a ring would tarnish Sargon's mighty name. This adventurer is an heir to the greatest wizard that ever walked these lands. I dare say that is a fine reward in itself. So don't just stand there. Get this tired soul a hot meal. In addition to gaining experience points for defeating monsters and collecting treasure, your character automatically gains 1 level of experience. Level 4, baby.
Oh, level 4, baby.
If you wish to play this adventure again, lead entry R19. The end.
Really? That's actually an option? Crazy.
Yeah, you can go back in.
Really?
I guess.
But we were told not to.
We were told not to.
Our mentor told us specifically not to, but maybe we will. Wow.
I hope that that we live on to erect our own ridiculous animal-shaped castle. Perhaps one of a giant oil beetle.
Yes, precisely. Or some other kind of working type of thing. Yeah.
Excellent.
That was fabulous.
Well,
It took us 3 sessions, and it took us 3 characters.
Yep, but we did it. We did it. I mean, it was all about that elven cloak. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, interesting. I was expecting more drawing on the map. Like, I think you drew 2 walls the whole time.
Yep. Are there levels? Okay, so I mean, so usually, of course, I'm accustomed to dungeons going further down, right? So that was my expectation.
There is at least one. There is at least one kind of basement-looking level.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
But most of it seems to go up. Right. Here's your side view of the
All right. Gotcha.
It is wacky how it's got all these spiral staircases, but many of them don't have doors into certain levels, so you gotta jump around like that. That's
Well,
pretty
that
funny.
makes that. I mean, that's a nice design. The thing that tricked me is we were spending a lot of time on level 1 that actually does connect to all of them. So my initial impression, without looking at it, was like, oh, they just connect to every level all the time.
Right, but they don't. Yeah.
That did trick me.
Yeah, level 1 connects to all of them, and of course level 4/5 connects to all of them. The top and the bottom.
Yep.
Kind of curious what all those weird little boxes are on level 3. Right? We never went, we weren't allowed, right? We were not allowed to come through those double.
The other level, actually. I think you're thinking of level 2.
No, we're looking at this map right here, right? Like, when we were in this hallway, I didn't think that there were both double doors east and west, were there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Right, level 2 had the weird, can't go through these double doors, because you gotta go work the spiral staircases, I guess, or something. I don't know. Yeah, level 2 also has some weird, seemingly inaccessible rooms.
Yeah. I wonder what those were.
Me too. Me too. And actually, the other interesting thing I would say is, as much as we griped about not being able to use all those items in the castle, there are quite a few outdoor. The sea entries go all the way up to 117. So there's a lot going on in that courtyard out there.
What? Really?
Yeah. There's a lot going on in the courtyard.
There's separate C1s through C.
So we,
17?
yeah, when we were, when we were in the outdoors, let me see if I can get that map up. Ish. Okay. Right, we just repeatedly chose to go in through the postern gate. But if we had come in the outer gatehouse, right, you could come around the path, and presumably there's just stuff going on in the yard, and blah, 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 because, yeah, there's C entries and L entries, the C referring to the courtyard, or castle outskirts, and those go from C1 to C117. So, yeah, a lot going on out there. It looks like some nice artwork happening out there in the courtyard. It looks like a lot of death, though. Frankly,
Yeah,
it looks like it's like castle, like classic trying to enter a castle kind of shit. Of look, there's a lot of portcullis. I can't say the plural of portcullis. Portcullises. Portculli. Thank you. Ooh.
I'm making that up. Totally not right. Just everybody.
Yeah, there's a lot of that stuff. Murder holes and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, it seems like if you're a lone adventurer, I mean, you don't want to be in the open. Like that's the worst thing. But of course, if we know in advance we're only fighting one monster at a time, then maybe that makes a difference. But
honestly, I think the interesting thing I noticed about this adventure is we're collectively playing one character. Only one character can enter the castle at a time. It specifically mentions that you are always fighting one monster, and that you're always consider yourself to be always 10 feet away from that monster. So this really is a game about social distancing. This is D&D, social distancing D&D, Ghost of Lion Castle. So, excellent.
The lesson was brute strength doesn't work so well, so running and hiding is among your best options here.
Yeah, definitely anything we could do to sort of avoid combat, whether it was sleep spells or escape.
Wow, us beating that panther was like, man, the chances of that
was
like
rough.
Really,
That was
happen.
really the climactic battle of the whole thing. Great.
You're right.
All right. Well, that was a lot of fun. Maybe next week we'll crack open one of the other solo modules.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We should do that.
Excellent.
We should take the same character.
Yeah. I'll have to see if they let us.
Right. Probably not.
Because some of them are for specific classes. Possibly that I'd have to look at that. The one I would look at is X Solo, because I think that's also for an elf or magic user.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take a peek at that one, see what I can find out.
Cool. Cool. We should do that. I would be interested in seeing. This one had. I mean, so it tended to be like, room after room of like make a wandering monster check, and not a whole heck of a lot of things to interact with, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was getting at, right? Like, not a lot of set encounters. It didn't necessarily mean set monsters, but not a lot of set anything, right? The empty rooms full of wandering monsters.
Yeah, I do agree with that. That was a little, at least, I mean, maybe the courtyard's different, but that was a little surprising.
Yeah, yeah.
Something interesting with the bed, and something interesting with Sargon, and a lot of check for a wandering monster. Maybe we just lucked into the places that did that. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Cool.
All right, great. Well, I will wish everyone a good night. Thank you all for joining us. Thanks for...
Well fought.
Yeah.
With you, Aura Pricks.
Aura Pricks. That would be the
was
character. That would be the character to survive.
Of course.
With his wide array of magical treasures that all got wiped out at the end.
Yeah. Somehow that seems very Oroprixian, if you know what I mean. He's wisdom before. He shouldn't have won that battle. He lost everything. He lost absolutely everything at the end, and has leveled up. And that seems to me very, very Oroprixian.
I actually imagine him making it back to the tavern, and it's just being like this big fish story of like, no, I had this wand, and I had this magic gloves and a magic cloak. I had all this stuff, and I fought a panther, and I nearly died, but then I got healed by this magic bed.
Right. You just camped out for 3 days and walked back in, is what happened.
Yeah, sure, pal.
That seems pretty likely.
Oh goodness. All right, signing off.
Well, thank you for running that call, and interesting that's my first experience with the Roll20, so now I know what that looks like.
Yeah, awesome. Great. Cool. All right, well, I will see everyone Thursday night at 8 for 10 Dead Rats, and then Dan and I will be back on... Oh, Dan, you'll be playing Book of War, perhaps?
Book of War on Saturday night, yes. That's
excellent.
That's queued up, and we are already planning our competing armies for Saturday night, and we're both very excited about that.
Excellent. And then the two of us will be back together on Sunday for our usual 1 p.m. show. And we'll have a special guest. Yeah, special guest. Adriel Wilson will be joining us. Super cool. So see you guys then. Have a good night.